So the first thing we need to do is open up Graphiter. So I just have the icon here on my desktop, and I also have it in the recently added. And that gives us a new sketchpad. Now this is the default sketchpad, so the sizes are not what we want for a vertical or horizontal photograph. All right, so I just flipped my tablet into tablet mode. And now what I want to do is I want to create a new pad by clicking on the plus sign on the bottom left right here. This will create a new drawing book. Now, what I need to look at are the sizes. So the name, it's just the default Sketchpad 2, and the size is standard. So what I want to do is I want to go to a A3, which is 72 points per inch, and I want to make sure that I'm on portrait or I'm on landscape depending on which photo. Then I just want to click the check button at the bottom. That creates a second Sketchpad. So I'll just open that up, and now we're going to get ready to start with figuring out how to put the layers in. So the layers button is down here at the bottom left. Now to add a layer, at the bottom left I just click the plus sign, or to remove a layer I just hit the minus. To put the photo layer in, I need to click on the lines at the top and then place image. So I'll click on place image, and then it's going to take me to where I did the Klecky. Right there is my Klecky. I'll click on that and it'll open up on its own layer. Now I need to resize it. So I pinch and 2 fingers, drag, move it to where it fits on the page. Now I've got the 2 layers. I've got the working layer up top and I've got the image layer on the bottom. The top is the drawing layer, the bottom is the reference layer. So I close my layers. Now I got to look at the pencil types. All of these pencil types here go from 4H to 8B. The numbers on the pencil relate to the hardness. The H is a hard graphite, the B is a soft graphite. What it means is that there's more or less graphite inside the pencil. So softer graphites gives you darker values, harder graphites give you lighter values. So now I select my pencil, I can adjust the size and test it out. All right, the back arrow right there is the undo, and that's at the bottom left. I can enlarge areas just by pinching and sliding. And now I just want to look at the values that I see. I'm starting off with a B pencil because it's just like a regular pencil here where I can just add and subtract pressure, and I can create the areas of value slowly, building them up from the photo reference that I posted. So I'm changing over to an H pencil. It's giving me a lighter value. And then a 4H, you can see, is a really, really light value. Obviously, if I go over that a lot, it's going to create a darker value, just like it would if I was using a regular pencil. So before you commit to anything, just spend a couple minutes playing around on this particular layer, adjusting the size of the pencil and adding and subtracting pressure, as well as adjusting the amount of graphite that you're using for accuracy. Every once in a while, it's good to open up the layers palette and hit the eyeball on the bottom right of the layers palette. That'll kind of hide the outline, the contour drawing that you did, and you can take a look at how the values are coming out. You see that edge of separation right there where that's that little bit of light, and you can see where the values are blending. So I can turn it back on, and I can, judge the application of the values as I go by just switching off the layer with the contour line drawing, and then I can turn it back on and continue going back into the project. Now my photo has a background value. So what I want to do is to do the background, I want to add a layer by clicking the plus sign. And then I want to put in some values in the background which are going to model what I have on the photo reference, so I don't have to just leave it white. So I want to go around the shape of the skull carefully with a light value and then slowly build the background. I also want to go back in on the edge of the fabric or on the edge of the skull so that I have enough contrast, but notice I'm not outlining it. Now that I got all parts of the drawing done, I need to export it. So up here in the three dots you can see, click Export Drawing, and then it's going to ask you where you want to put it. And then it's just going to go right into your photos on your device. It says your drawing was saved successfully. This is how you'll be able to use it to turn it in.